What's going on, guys? Welcome to These Are Those Fit Bros podcast. I'm Dante, and I'm here with
Crane,
Strong Ass Samuels.
Man. Finally, episode 1 of These Are Those Fit Bros podcast. We've been working this up for a while now. It's been like a month or two, would you say?
Man, it's been all my life. That's what I would say. All my life.
That you wanted to do a podcast?
That's what it feels like.
It's been 9 years in the making of the brand itself, but
That is true. The brand. What is the brand? For the new viewers, for the people that don't know who we are, what is the brand?
I knew you guys were going to look at me.
I mean, I joined the brand, I wouldn't say midway through it, or
2017.
Yeah, so
Dang, 2017, and the brand initiated when?
2012 is when we originally thought of the idea. Yep, right after high school.
Right after high school, yeah. Dang, that's a long time ago.
I still remember you texting me and you were asking about like you were sending me like probably 5 different names like to pick from for the brand. You said like the Impossible Dream. You said Dream the Impossible, and then you like another couple with I think just the word dream in it, and I think I picked Dream the Impossible, and like it just rolled from that. And then I created like that logo, just like the half white, half black background with the Dream on the black background side, and then Impossible in white on the black background side.
That's crazy to think of the evolution of like the DTI, how far, especially the logo. The logo has changed.
Yeah,
how many times has the logo changed already? That is.
Well, it changed. Yeah, it changed 3 times. It went through like I guess if you count the half white, half black one, it's had 4 different logos.
What was the second logo?
The one that we got made at that T-shirt shop at Gibraltar Trade Center.
Dang, I can't remember.
It
that
said
far
the words
back.
"Dream the Impossible" and it had like the picture of the track guy and then the picture of the football guy.
What about the
Okay, I remember that.
One,
I think I still have that shirt. I should have that
took
shirt.
a picture in front of, like the one that you showed me the shirt of that had the different colors.
Oh, that was remember when I made the first
T-shirt.
Yeah, it's like
no, we still had the logo that had the track guy and the football guy on it, but that was when I had created that like superhero DTI logo and it had like the different colors on it.
I'm trying to remember, but it's really
It
hard
looked
right
like
now.
our logo now, kind of. It didn't have the word athletics on it though.
Okay,
and the whole thing it looked like different colors and it had like a cool background on it. You remember?
Okay, I do now. So,
Yeah.
so is this where this logo came from? Like the inspiration, I should say. Is this where that logo came from?
Yeah, but I originally, when I had made our most recent logo that we've been using since 2017, I literally started just from scratch, and I went on Google and I looked up a picture of a diamond, just like a black outline of a diamond, and then I took another diamond and I put it inside of it to like clear out the middle of it, so it had like the transparency like in the middle of it, so it just had like the outline of it. And then I took like a certain font that I wanted that fit like perfect inside of like that diamond, and I put the T in there to fit like in the middle of it. And then I liked just how that font fit in the diamond, so I took the D from that font and put it like on the left side and fit it to where it touched like each of the sections of the diamond, and then I just took the I and fit it to match where the D was. And I wanted to have like black and gold. I thought would be like the coolest combination before other fit brands started kind of incorporating the black and gold in theirs too. But I wanted like a shine effect to it though. I didn't want to just have like a plain like gold color, so I added like a shine effect to it. And I to the D and the I just alone because the T fit in with the diamond shape. And then I wanted the word athletics to be part of the logo rather than just by itself, because I wanted the brand to like turn into DTI Athletics and not like Dream the Impossible, because I thought that was too long. So then I fit the athletics to fit like perfectly on that side of the logo, and then it just evolved from there.
Okay, yeah.
So the actual whole logo itself, I wanted to like represent like kind of like a diamond. Instead of like, I don't want people to think of it as like the Superman logo. That's why I took the shape of a diamond and not a Superman logo, because that's not what I wanted people to think of it as when they saw it.
So a Superman logo is more straight, like a triangle, isn't it?
I think the top of the Superman logo is like longer. It's not like an actual like diamond.
Yeah, I don't think it's like I don't think it's cut like this. I think it's just like.
Yeah. So when I first
that's
I think that's how it is.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, it's still what would that be? A hexagon, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think. No, hexagon 6 sides. What's
and they're
the
equal? They're equal size.
Does anybody know the name of a shape with 5 sides? It's not hexagon. Is 6.
I got a low IQ. That's the wrong person over here.
Anyways, I forgot, but when I had thought of it, I wanted it a diamond to be like I thought of like different things, like we want to end up like shining like in the future like a diamond, or a diamond in the rough, or we want to be like cut like a diamond, and then I thought of like the saying like we're cut from a different cloth, so we're making our own materials. Like I wanted to like kind of think of something like that.
Okay, that's smart.
I liked that
that's
saying,
clever.
yeah, because I wanted to kind of come up with like a saying where we're cut from a different cloth that they don't manufacture anymore, so we're creating our own to manufacture because we're not like anybody else.
Okay, I like that. Quick tip, real quick. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear him?
Yeah, I hear him.
But can you hear his breath when he?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, I think it's because I'm the one, but I can hear your. Can you hear it in your headphone?
I hear you when you did it.
That's what I'm hearing when you take a deep breath.
Okay.
But yeah, the evolution of the logo's been crazy. And then when did the Dream It, Trust It, Live It? When did that come into play? Like how did it come into play, and then when?
I remember coming up with the Dream It, Trust It, Live It.
Oh, so you came up with that, okay?
Like as a slogan.
Okay.
Just because during that period of time, it was like the trust the process was really big, and I was like, well, you dream it, you trust it. When I was saying trust it, I was thinking of trust the process, but without taking that whole saying. So when I came up with it, dream it, trust it, live it, I just came off the top of my head and stuck with it. That's how it really came about the slogan.
Well, I think what originally happened is I came up with the 3 sayings. Mm-hmm. I came up with those 3 things. I remember that because you in 2017 when I asked you to come on the brand, and that summer because you were doing your what were you working? What is that called again? What were you working?
Internship.
Yeah,
you were doing your
internship, and we were working out at Victory every day.
Yeah,
and you got that DTI shirt that had the trust the process. You wanted on the back of it.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to use that phrase at any point for us because it's a phrase used for a lot of different things. So I took the word dream from our brand, and I used the word trust because you really like that saying, and I made it into something that nobody else has that kind of fit us. So dream it, and then that's the first point of the process because that's what we're dreaming and trusting, living is like our own process. But I didn't want to use the word process, so I used it, and I thought of the term it like as asking people what is their it. And then eventually we came up with the phrase like the it factor, which actually you invented too. I remember that. So it all fit together really good. And the word live really fit good because that's the ending result is they're living their goal, their dream, and after the process that they go to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, since he brought up the it.
Right. What is the it?
Okay, we have, Crane, you have a series dropping coming soon on YouTube, The It Factor. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the It Factor series, like I said, Marcus came up with the phrase the It Factor. I think we were just in here actually. I think we're just talking like we usually do. If one of us is up here watching TV, one of us came up with an idea and we just started talking to it randomly, probably for about like a half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah, the idea just came to me while I was, in bed thinking, going to sleep, and just popped in my head.
You have a lot of ideas just laying down and sleeping.
Yeah, it's the best time to come up with ideas.
Shoot like 1,000 ideas at him. Like
I told him just write them all down.
And now I started writing them down, and that's how I kept some good ones. So.
Okay.
So that I thought when we wanted to come up with a YouTube series and a podcast series, when I thought of what we wanted It Factor to be, I thought that's like a perfect name because first we thought of it as like a testimonial series, but obviously we're not going to use the name testimonial in our stuff. We wanted to come up with just always something that's original to us that nobody else has. So I came up with It Factor series because the whole point of the series is asking our guests what their It Factor is, which means what is the process that they're like what is their goal, like what are they dreaming, what do they want to accomplish, and what is the process they want to trust to go through to get that goal or that dream that they have to live it. So what is their it? Because they're dreaming it, they're trusting it, they're living it. So what is their It Factor?
Okay. And that's starting soon. We dropped the intro already. The intro's out right now.
Just the
teaser,
promo
the
for it,
teaser,
yep.
the promo. The intro dropping tomorrow still?
Dropping tomorrow is the actual It Factor series intro, on YouTube.
And we already have
dropping on YouTube? Okay.
That's and then it's going to be shared on all social platforms.
Okay, so we are going to share it on IGTV can be longer than a minute, right?
It has to be a minute or between a minute and 10 minutes or something like that.
Oh, you can do
So it's a minute, I think, and 56 seconds.
Okay. It just has to be a minute for it to be on.
So what is our best option to put it on? Could we split it up into 2 clips on an actual Instagram post?
Two 1 minute
well,
posts?
your IGTV can be a
post.
A post, yeah.
I'm just thinking like when people go to our actual Instagram profile, though, it automatically goes to the post, though, not the IGTV, though, right?
Yeah, it's a post, and then it's like how we do our reels right now. It'll be like it'll be a post on your profile or on your page, and then it'll say IGTV on it.
Yeah, but they would have to click on a different tab to see that, though, if they didn't like already see it when they're scrolling through their feed.
They would see up to a certain amount, and then the rest of the video would be on IGTV.
Yeah, they click you got to click a button or something to see the rest.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a thing where they could see the post, and then they just slide their finger over and see the other half of it, like you know how they do like multiple slides, like in a post. Yeah. Could they do it like that?
Yeah, you could do it like that.
Yeah, you can do it that way.
Because I think if you tried to post that video in a post, would it automatically divide it up into 2 clips like that?
Normally it does, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So we got that coming. And then what else do we got coming? We have the Fitness Academy coming out.
Yep. So I think that's a good thing for you to talk about since you're the most familiar with the application that we use for it.
Application. So, yeah, we're going to be using our own app. I don't know.
Yep, we're not going to say what we use. We're just going to say how ours is going to work.
Yeah, we don't want nobody jacking our stuff.
Right, copywriters out here. Copycatters, I mean.
Yes. So, actually, I think Marcus should explain what the Dream and Trusted Fitness Academy is.
That is one of my ideas.
That's his baby.
That came out of my slumber.
I'm just going to be the guide, the trainer.
If I had to give like a high level overview, it's basically a one-stop shop for everything you need on your fitness journey. And it's taking the Dream It, Trust It, Live It slogan and taking you through a whole process. Once you sign up for the academy, it'll take you through figuring out your dream and you trusting the programming, and then the end goal is to reach your goal and live and live it, and throughout that process, throughout that the program, you should find your it along the way. Mm-hmm. You should find that it along the way. So that's how it all, that high level view of it. That's a
little overview of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not something where we can ask them what is their it at the beginning of the process, because they might not know it yet.
Right. You might not know your it at the beginning.
But at the end of the road, at the end of the journey, you'll know it.
They'll be living the it that they didn't know they wanted yet.
Exactly. Yep.
So in this Dream It, Trust It, Live It Fitness Academy, what are some things that we're offering to people that's going to be different from going to somewhere else or going to a different place to find fitness. Can you dive into that?
Yeah. Really, what we're offering is, I mean, we want to help you get to what goal that you wanna achieve, fitness wise. So we start off with the dream part of it, and really want you to find your fitness goal that you want to achieve, and really there's a series of questions that you would answer to guide you and to get to like a program, like goals, losing weight, different goals that you want to have, and then you go on to the trusted process of it, and that's when you get into programs. You get into I would say, are we customized programs?
So we're gonna have two different options probably.
Got it.
So one option, there's gonna be a whole bunch of based on their goals and their the questions they answer. We're gonna spit out a program for them. That's just gonna be a whole bunch of different general programs. But on the other side, we're also gonna offer a personalized programs for them also, if that's what they would like.
Right.
That's probably gonna be more for like more experienced lifters, I would say, because they're gonna be more tailored programs to help progress them.
Right. So you got the programs. You have nutrition. Nutrition as in recipes, meal plans. It's like you would say, like, what's different? Like every other program has all this. Like what's different? Well, the difference is you have to pay for those things separately, individually. It's not all packaged into one program. And once you sign up for the program, you become a part of the DTI community. So you can interact with other people in the program.
Okay,
You can see what each other, you can message each other and encourage each other. And it's like a community of people that are going, people you surround yourself with, help you get to that goal and that whatever you're trying to achieve. So really that's one of the key things we have within our program. You can interact with people that are in the program with you, and you might make friends that way, and they might go to your gym, and you'll build a friendship, and really that'll help push you and motivate you, because it'll help push you and motivate you to get to your dream. So then you goes into like the live it aspect, and that's where we're tracking your goals.
Well, before we go on to live it, what if someone is like they're unsure like what they want, or they just don't really know? So like what is the program going to offer to help like someone who's really lost in the beginning stage of the dream?
Well, like the initial the question that you ask in the beginning, that helps you. That kind of leads you in a direction where you want to go. If you don't, still don't know what you want to do, don't know what goals you have fitness wise, we were going to have a one-on-one with you, so you can speak with one of us or all of us if we're available at that time. And we really can connect with you on a one-on-one basis and see what you're looking to get out of this program, the Fitness Academy. And we want to help you get there. We don't want to push you in a direction where you get to the end of the program and you really didn't get everything out of the program that you really wanted to, Fitness, the Academy. So there'll be one-on-one option for you to sit down with one of us and really figure out your goals and your dream.
Okay, that's different. You don't really see that, and I haven't seen that. I don't think any program. I did a lot of programs, since I've been lifting since 2000, I don't know, sometime in high school, and it's 2021 right now. But I've never seen a program that offers that and everything else all in one. It's always separate, and then there's always an upcharge.
Yep, an upgrade that you gotta do in order to get that.
Yeah, and there's never that one-on-one with your coach, your trainer, unless you purchase one-on-one coaching. That's the only time I ever see it.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the Dream It, we did the Trust It, now we're living it.
Yep. And living it could be in like, let's say you hit a goal that you went in the gym and you reached a small like milestone that you had. That's a live it right there.
Okay.
You
lost 10 pounds or something.
Yeah, you want to celebrate the little milestones throughout the way on your way to like the big fitness goal that you have. So the live it, there's small live it's on the way to your big live it, if you will. So yeah.
So I think like our overall goal for this fitness academy is to be able to help you find your goal, your dream, and let you get to the point where you won't need anybody else to help you in your future goals and stuff like that. Because if you're a trainer and you have a client for so long, I kind of think you're like a bad trainer because they're not learning anything. They're just there and there and there. Crane, you used to be a trainer, so how do you feel about that? Like having a long-term client that's there forever.
I think it just depends on the mentality of the client themselves, to be honest with you. I don't think necessarily that if you have a client for a certain period of time, it exactly makes you a bad trainer, because it could just be a mental thing to where if the client doesn't have you, their mental state of mind can kind of decline, depending on if the client has, say, depression or anxiety or things like that.
Okay.
They might think of personal training more as their escape from their depression or their anxiety or their favorite time of the day. So even if they did hit their goals that they've been trying to reach for so long, I still think if they still have, say, depression or anxiety, they still look forward to those training sessions, even if they already are in good shape or they feel good about their body image, or if they're still if they're now able to hit the exercises with the correct form and things like that. So maybe they just rely on you just for your vocal push that you give them and things like that, not just necessarily your coaching that you provide for them anymore to a certain extent.
True. Also, it could dive into because when you're one-on-one training, I guess you build that relationship with your client. So you build that bond. So a lot of times they stick around
just because of
that.
your presence.
Yeah. Because there's like that friendship. Because a lot of times when people go to the gym, it's like the getaway from the rest of the world. They can turn everything off and they're there. And then when you're with a trainer, it's like you're there with a buddy. You don't have to be there alone. You have someone to talk to. It's like a therapist almost.
Right. When you're able to get, like I said, to those certain abilities to where you don't necessarily need a trainer to tell you what to do. They just like you there while you're working out, just to kind of be their motivator at some point, not even like a personal trainer anymore. So that's what they're paying you to do now at this point, and they want to. It's not like you're trying to still sell them into keeping your services. They just like you there.
Okay. And Marcus is getting a certification of his own. He's joining the family.
Joining the squad.
Yeah. What you about to do over there? What you learning?
I'm going to become a certified nutrition coach through the NASM Association. I basically just signed up for it the other day, and it's a lot of chapters. I think it's like 20 something sections that you got to go through, but by the end of that, before the the academy will be launched, I will be a certified nutrition coach. So meal plans, recipes, and all that will be accurate information and quality recipes. And I won't be giving you false information on any of your nutrition questions that you have, or any material on the nutrition aspect. So yeah.
Okay, bet. To change the subject, we got a segment called Wine with the Bros. So if you can
fill up the wine glasses.
I know you chugged your wine quick as.
I got the smallest glass, so it doesn't.
Let me chug mine real quick.
You know what I mean?
Yours is the skinniest, so that's why I put it higher.
So what are we drinking? First of all, it's pretty good. It's sweet.
It's a Moscato.
It's a Moscato. So is there a lot of sugar in this?
I'm sure.
It doesn't matter.
I'm sure it is.
But it is good.
It's bubbly.
I mean, I haven't been really a wine person, but I guess we're going to taste a whole bunch of different wines during the wine segment. Is that the goal? Try different wines?
Yeah, wine with the bros, you know.
What's this one called?
This one actually is straight from Italy, and I'm not lying. It is called either Le Fronde or Le Fronde.
That's fancy.
Yep, and the brand is Fontana Fritta.
Hey.
2018.
Italy.
I feel like wine bottles, they go so quick.
Yeah, they purposely do that.
I don't know why though, because it's the same amount of. I don't know.
It's because you can just drink it though.
Yeah.
I mean, some people might just be able to drink some liquor like that.
I wouldn't be able to drink no liquor like that.
No, I'm just casual drinker when I just want to relax and maybe have a drink.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty good. What would you rate it? We'll have a wine rating chart. Let's have wine.
This specific one.
This one right here.
Yep, the one we're drinking right now.
It's pretty good, but I'm very strict on giving anything a good score. So it's very good, but I think I would give it a 7.8.
You had to give a point in there.
Yeah, you have to.
It wasn't a 7.5.
No, I'm very specific.
Wow.
7.8.
Okay.
Why is it not a 10?
So I'm saying it's very hard to get a 10 in my book.
Okay.
Got it.
What you got over there, Marcus?
Well, since I went to Italy and handpicked this wine.
Did you get to try it before you picked it?
Well, what happened was I was out to dinner at an Italian restaurant, and they had.
What was an Italian restaurant?
In Italy? That's
Italy.
Crazy.
It was.
I thought that was an American restaurant in Italy.
I mean, they
Well,
have
if you think
those.
about it, in America, we have American restaurants, we have Italian restaurants.
I mean, not all restaurants in Italy are Italian.
That's true. But
They have KFC in Italy.
wouldn't that just be an Italy KFC?
All right, I'm sorry we cut you off. Continue your story when you were eating at the Italian restaurant.
Basically, when I was eating at the restaurant, I got a similar Moscato served to me at the table, and I asked the lady where could I buy this, and the next day I found it, and
She said, "Oh yeah, La Fronde."
yeah, La Fronde. And it's not too expensive. It's not high alcohol content. It's probably like 5% or something like that.
Is that like normal for wine?
The wines we had yesterday were like.
Who had
10%.
wine yesterday?
We, as in us.
You and bcrayn?
As in
No,
That would be
Nice.
France. We is from France.
Oui.
Not Italy.
Oui. So what do you rated it? Crane 7.8.
Hey, I'm putting this at an 8.5, but I don't even I don't drink wine like that.
I'm gonna take the that one wine we had in Texas for Crane's birthday. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
We went to dinner for his birthday.
Oh yeah,
That
you
wine
guys,
was nasty.
I liked it. You guys didn't like it.
So that's the type of wine you like?
I like red wine.
That wine was.
I don't know. You guys couldn't handle it or something. I guess because
it's not. It wasn't sweet.
I tried
I
it,
like
and
sweet
then you
wines,
guys
like
let's just get a picture.
mead
Let's just
or
get a
something
picture
like
of
that.
it. So you guys didn't like it. I think I just drank the rest of the pitcher.
No, yeah, it was nasty. So you got a 7.8. You gave it a 8.5. 8.5. I just like sweet. It's like
You're probably like I guess a mead is more like honey. It's made from honey.
This is the type of kind of wines I like. Moscato, like sweet stuff. I don't like whatever.
Yeah. Because we used to
There's
get
like dry, and then
back in the day when we were just cheap about everything. We used to get that one. What was Arbor Breeze? I think was the brand. The one we got from either like it was probably from like CVS or
the Arbor.
For my my 21st birthday. Remember that? Is that what we're talking about?
Oh,
we
21st.
Yeah, remember you guys surprised me.
I wasn't 21 yet, so I think no, you guys went out. I wasn't 21 yet, so I didn't get to do anything.
For sure wasn't.
But separately, I think me and you hung out, just us, and we just like stayed in the house, and we got like a bottle, like a big bottle of the Arbor Breeze, and we like
it's like this big.
You made like a goal, like we weren't allowed to go to sleep or anything until we finished it.
Is it Mr. Breeze?
It might be Arbor Mist. I'm not sure. It's one of the two.
I have never seen that ever again.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
It's in the stores. It'd be in the gas station.
It's like a it's not a clear bottle.
Yeah,
it's like
not clear. Yeah,
it's like fogged up or something. Yeah, I know.
No, Marcus is right. It is Arbor Mist because Arbor Breeze is like a HVAC company.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was Mist.
It's Arbor Mist because it comes like in that big bottle and it has like a fog look to it. Like on the outside has kind of like the
and we had the
it's
big
like a
one,
smoky look on the outside of the bottle.
Because I know they have the fifth, the little fifth one. But
yeah, because it's only like $10.49 is what it says. It was,
no, I don't know what. It was bigger than the fifth. I know that. It was huge.
I know we probably got pink Moscato for sure because we definitely always got Moscato. This is a 1.5 liter, so it's like it's a half a liter less than like a 2 liter of like Coke or
1.5 is normally a half gallon, right? Half a gallon.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I could do a conversion, but
1.5 is normally a half gallon. In liquor.
It seemed more than a half gallon, to be honest with you. It's crazy.
It took us a while to drink it.
So it was more than a half gallon?
I don't know. It was big. It was big, but I think that was my first. That was my first wine ever.
Let me see, liters to gallons.
I'm gonna give this a 7.9.
Dang. I guess I only gave it the high because I went to Italy and grabbed it, so it got a higher. Just
1.5 liters is 0.396258 gallons.
0.3, so it's
0.39, so it's not even half gallon.
Okay, but still, it's a lot. I mean, what's the normal little Moscato bottle? That was going.
Oh, I don't know.
A normal little Moscato bottle, I think it's like 7. Well, I don't know. I mean, it would say it on the bottle over there.
Yeah. But before we started this podcast, you guys were talking about a ski and snowboard story, and now I want to hear it because I want the viewers to hear it too.
I'm dead.
So take me through the ski.
Take it away.
When Marcus almost died.
Wait, you almost died? How?
Well, I waited about 3 seconds after he landed.
I heard y'all laughing. I swear.
Landed? He fell out the air or something?
Yeah, I waited about 3 seconds after he landed to make sure he was good first, and then I wanted to start just dying laughing because of how funny it was.
All I heard was laughs.
Okay, so there's a beginner hill, an intermediate, and an advanced.
I hope you guys went on the beginner.
And I'm just like, bro, that beginner is like nothing. Like this advanced doesn't look bad.
The issue was in order to get to you had the little bunny hill where you practice on. In order to get to like the beginner hill, you had to go down the Black Diamond Hill, go up the ski lift and then come down.
Oh, really? I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's the only reason we went down it.
No, you're not supposed to say that. I thought we were literally just like, nah, we can't do the advanced, or we can't do the beginner one. We got to do the intermediate.
No, there was no way because if you seen, okay, let's put it in perspective. We're on a mountain in Colorado. Okay, we're in Colorado. Those are not those little average mountains. You know what I mean? That's a real deal mountain. Black Hill. You know,
that's a grown man.
Yeah, that's somebody you need experience to go down that way. And this is my first ever time on some skis. So I have snowboarded before, but I never skied before.
So if you need experience, why are you even going down it?
To get to the beginner hill.
So you had to go down the big hill to get to the beginner hill.
That's intermediate.
The intermediate. No, That was the Black Diamond Hill. That was the.
I don't know what Black Diamond.
The Black Diamond is the harder.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think they would have the beginner hill in the beginning, so you wouldn't have to go through anything else?
Usually they're all separate.
There's like I guess the intermediate hill to get to the beginner hill was like it didn't get enough snow, so they had that part cut off. They had that part
Yeah, I'm
shut
sorry.
down.
I don't even remember really all that. He sometimes has a better memory than me.
But I mean, I wiped out so hard.
But we're at the top of the hill, and we were kind of like really rethinking some stuff. And I'm just like, nah, Marcus, we can do this. Come on. And because I snowboarded before, so I knew I always know how to stop myself. But I think that's the first time you've ever skied, right?
That was my first
So I was
time
kind of
ever
more
skied.
nervous for you than myself. And I think you actually like manned up and said you were going to go first. So I was like, all right, bro, I'll let you.
I wish I would have let you go first.
So I really wish I somehow was able to record him, but we said we had so many layers on. I wasn't about to dig through like 5 layers to grab my phone. So all of a sudden he just, like wanted to take off like as slow as possible. So he's just like inching as slowly as he could to the end of the hill. And, he starts going, I'm like, all right, yeah, he's not doing too bad. Next thing I know, he picks up so much speed. And I'm like, I don't know how he's about to stop. And all of a sudden, like, I'm like, dang, he's doing it. Like, you go, bro. And all of a sudden, it's whoosh. But somehow he flies forward, right?
In the air?
Oh, I went face first.
He hit like
my face.
He hit like a bump
first.
at some point, and it
My
just brought him
face
forward.
Hit the ground, like hit the snow. Like that's what got my impact.
And I just saw him land, and I'm just like, oh shoot. And then I just, I wanted, how like you see things happen at first, like you think about laughing, but then you're like, wait, let me see if everything's good first before I laugh. And that was like one of these times I waited. But he probably didn't move for, I don't know, I would say like 3 seconds.
Forever.
I felt like 3 seconds before I saw him just move after he landed. And once I saw him, get up. And I think I literally yelled down. I was like, "You good?" And I think you just gave me a thumbs up. And then I started
like,
dying
yeah.
laughing. That was my point, to just start cracking up. I think I fell down on the ground.
I swear,
I'm dead.
like he had taught me how to like.
Did you scoot down the rest of the hill?
No, I kept on going down the hill. Like after that, well, what happened? Like when I first got there, we had a little bunny hill that you go up. He was teaching me how to like use the skis and like. I guess push outward to stop or slow down or something like that. And I didn't realize when you get on skis and you go down like a really steep hill, you're not supposed to go straight down it. Like you're supposed to zigzag.
Yeah, you never
down.
seen the videos?
No, never seen those.
He just thought it looked fun.
I started the zigzag. He taught me how to do that, but then I stopped. Like I didn't, I couldn't keep it going, and and then when I went. I started going straight and then speed just started picking up, and like
I just keep
I didn't know
replaying
how
that
to
image
stop
in my head of me seeing you
and I was like
go down.
I knew I was about to hit a bump and just like wipe out hard, and then it just happened in my face. My face hit the ground and in my hand, but literally both of my skis flew like off. Like both of them were like off. They popped off out of my feet, and then one of my sticks would like flew off. So I literally sat there. I waited until like my body stopped like going down the hill, and
So after you fell, your body would just roll it down the hill.
it was sliding. It was sliding down.
At
the
least
hill.
I saw you like crouching down though, because you knew to like squat down further. So
It was all bad.
Yeah,
And
because if
then,
you were
like-
standing straight up, you probably would have. It would have hurt worse when you landed.
And I landed, and well, the hard part, I couldn't zigzag because there's a black lady and another black male who they were a couple, and they had already wiped out on the hill, and they were waiting for help.
Lucky
to
you didn't
come,
hit them when
to
you went
come hit 'em.
down.
Well, that was the issue. Like
Help comes get you?
yeah, it was too steep for you to like try to climb up the hill, or you would have to go down. But they were injured, they were like hurt, so they were just yelling, stay, like they were just sitting there, and I had to avoid them. So like when I was zigzagging, I didn't want to zigzag too much and hit them. So that's when I start going straight. But then I didn't know how to zigzag again after I passed them. And then I just picked up speed and wiped out. So once I stopped, I remember like in my head I was like, well, let me wiggle my toes and my fingers to make sure I got them boys and like they don't hurt. And then that's when I heard Brandon was like, "Are you okay?"
And that was just all within 5 seconds.
Yeah, and then I was like, yeah, and then I get up and I realized I don't have both of my skis, and all I have is this one stick, and my other stick is up. So I had to literally climb the hill with my stick to go get both of my skis, snap them boys back on, and get my other stick, and then continue down the hill.
Mind you, there is someone that works there not far from him and didn't check on him.
Didn't check him.
But after those 5 seconds were up, I was like, all right, it's my turn. He went down. I can't chicken out now. I go down. And I'm on a snowboard. I'm not skiing because I thought of way too many things that could go wrong with skis like that.
You can do like the splits, right? They're the ones you have.
So there's so many things that could have been way worse in his situation, but he got really lucky. So I went down because I've snowboarded like once or twice, and I knew how to stop myself. So I went down, and I might have not got as far as you because I got scared at some point from picking up so much speed. I purposely stopped myself.
Dangerous.
Right after I land, like 5 seconds later, I hear a worker come up to me. Hey, you all right, man? But he wiped out so much harder than I did, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. I stopped myself purposely, and he's like, all right, I saw you wipe out, and it looked bad, and I was like, nah.
He's like, no.
So basically, the worker said, "Forget you."
Basically,
he lost 2 skis and one of his sticks, and all I did was just turn myself to land on my butt, and nobody checked on him.
But I had my beard. I mean, well, not my beard, but my facial hair was all like
what facial hair?
You know, like my goatee, mustache.
We had a lot of frozen snow that was icicles on our facial hair by the end of about, I'd say 15 minutes.
How long were you guys there?
We were there for a while. We didn't go to. I went down that black hill once. I went down like the Black Diamond Hill once, just so I can go up the ski lift to get to the beginner hill, and then I was done.
Oh, the ski lift.
I was, and then he'll tell you about the ski lift. I was scared for him on the ski lift.
Why?
There's no belts. There's nothing to strap you in.
Really?
No.
People fall off that.
Well, we were on the ski lift after we got obviously down to the end because we had to finish like I guess you could call it a trail.
Yeah.
After you get up the ski lift, so we're taking that up, and I'm just like, bro, we could literally just fall off of this, and there's nothing holding us in. And he's like, bro, just don't look down. And I'm like, well, it feels dangerous because he just has the small skis, and they're not like heavy, and he has the sticks that he just laid across his lap. But I have to hold. I have a snowboard attached to one of my feet because you got to unattach it from your other foot, and it's just dangling off of the ski lift. So I feel just weight pulling me down on one side of my body. So I think I grabbed your arm, your leg, or something while we're going up, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
And we get to the top, and it's gonna keep moving, so you just got to get off. When you get to a certain point. Well, I was like, all right, Marcus, you ready? We're getting there, so let's get ready to jump off. And we get there, and he jumps off as soon as we get on there. But when I go to jump off, my snowboard sticks into the ground. So it's going to keep moving behind me, and I don't want to stay on it to keep going. So I just fall down on my stomach forward. So I don't stay on the thing as it's going around.
I was like,
so I have to wait for the next cart to go by, and I have to time it to where I can hurry up and get up and move out of the way so the thing doesn't hit me.
I was freaking out.
He's like, bro, what are you doing? And I'm like, it's stuck.
I hopped off, and then I looked back, and I was like, and he was still on that boy. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
I'm like, it's stuck, bro, and you just see me hurry up and go down.
Oh, yeah.
Like in the action movies or something, like when either like there's a plane or something crazy about to like zoom past them and they just get down and their stomachs are cooked. That's what I felt like.
Oh man.
So I wait until 2 carts to go by, and I just like kind of think to my head like how I'm about to do this. So I just move my leg to hurry up and just get my snowboard up flat on the ground. So then I just kind of roll out of the way.
Oh buddy. Did you guys do another hill after that, or it was over?
No, there was this trail, and he definitely beat me in the trail because he just was able to maneuver the skis smoother than me.
It's fun, like if it's like a beginner hill, it's fun like going through the trail. Like,
so the bigger hills like this.
No, it's like this.
It's like it's.
I thought that would be the hard one. It's like. Whew.
No, he picked up speed in about 2 seconds.
Oh, for sure. And I was like not even halfway through the hill. Like I was going real fast. I don't know.
Oh, buddy. But you guys enjoyed your time eating all that snow. Would you do it again?
Well, the dangerous part
I wouldn't have done that hill again, no.
The dangerous part was getting to the mountain, going through like the winds, like the hill. It was all snow, and then like you're going up the mountain, so like the roads are like real narrow, so like, and there's no real like anything to stop you from going over.
And I don't want to call it a snowstorm either, but it definitely snowed a lot that day. So
and we didn't
drive down the hill after was.
We didn't have
dangerous.
a truck or anything. It was just a regular, normal.
It was just an older car.
Car, and we got up the hill somehow, but on the way home, it was darker at the time.
So you had to drive up a mountain to get up into it?
Yeah, it's a decent far, drive up a mountain.
And we were in the parking lot, in the car before we went back down, and he even said a prayer before we left the parking lot to go down the mountain to go home.
Because going up is different because
that reminds me
you
of?
control your speed, but going down, like if you press stop, like you're gonna keep sliding down. You can slide off the mountain. So I'm like, all right, everybody bow their heads. And then we tried to get out of the parking lot. It's like a little hill, and we didn't really time it. I mean, get enough force to go up the hill, so we slid back down, and then I had to like back up and pick up
I forgot
some
about
speed
that. That's right.
to get out of the hill.
But then there's no one behind you guys, right?
Good thing there wasn't, because we were sliding backwards.
That reminds me of when me and Crane drove to Bluffton, Ohio, and on the day we were supposed to come home.
Oh man,
come back.
It snowstormed bad. I forgot about that.
It snowed so bad.
But we did stay at Javel's that night.
We should have.
We did.
No, we left because you had to work or something.
Oh man.
And we risked it. We're here today, but
I thought that was the night we actually stayed the night over there.
we did stay the night. The next day is when it started snowing. It snowed that night all the way through the next
you're talking
day.
about when we left the next day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And on our way back, that was probably the scariest time ever of driving.
Yeah, it took us like twice the length to get home just because of how slow we were driving. Because was that your Pontiac?
That was the Fusion.
Oh, was it?
And we well, I won't say crashed, but we a couple of times went into the, what do you want to say, the side. The snow is so high, so it's not like the
car.
Oh yeah, so wait it out for a minute.
No, the side of what's it called? The side of the freeway.
The median? I don't know.
Yeah, but it was covered. It was covered so much snow. Like the median was more into the road now.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
But do you remember that semi? Well, there's a lot of semis that screwed us over.
Oh my God, yes.
Where we thought we died.
Yes.
It was so
there
bright.
was a semi passing us, and because of how much snow there was, the semi, as it was passing us because we were going so slow, just like the backsplash of all this snow just went and hit the side of the car. It scared us so bad because we couldn't see for like 10 to 15 seconds.
Nothing.
So we're hoping we're driving straight.
Yeah.
Not driving to the ditch.
So just imagine if you're driving on the freeway, you're already scared because you already see cars on the side and the ditches and stuff.
Yeah.
And a big freaking semi just come and just splashes all the snow. So all we see is white. That's all. It's just white.
And it's a good thing we're good at like staying calm in situations like we did for that deer that one night.
The deer.
Because when that happened with the semi, me and him, like, we knew exactly what each other was thinking. Like, we just, without saying any words, we're both just thinking to each other, basically. We could feel what each other's thinking.
Look at each other,
but we waited until the whole scene was over before we started talking.
Yeah, we're like, oh my gosh.
We just looked at each other and
the
we're
same
like,
exact thing happened to us with that deer. Yep.
You guys hit the deer or almost hit the deer?
no.
Okay, we was going like 80 miles per hour down the freeway.
Well, go ahead and set the scene first.
Yeah, where
Like
are
the
you?
scenario.
Are you in
Scenario?
You're in Riverview? Where are you at?
This is the time I was living in Jackson, Michigan.
Okay.
And we had went to East Lansing, just like go out up there, and then we were driving back, and then I mean it's just like a 2-lane highway from East Lansing back to Jackson.
Mm-hmm. I think that was 94, right?
I'm not sure. I don't think it's not 94 goes this way.
Oh, I thought it was
Like
94 because that was.
I don't know my roads. I use GPS for everything.
I'm saying, but we were going like 80 miles per hour.
Yeah,
I remember
I would say
you was
77 to 80, something like that.
I mean, I looked at the speedometer and we were going 80.
Okay.
And
This was like one.
we're in
something a.m.
We're in a Cadillac. We're in a Cadillac
Your old
SRX. In my old car,
silver.
I mean, I was talking to you, right? Or you was halfway asleep.
No, I was halfway asleep.
He was halfway
It was like
asleep.
1 some a.m. and
we were like
on our
halfway
way back
back
from being out.
So you're half asleep. You're almost half asleep?
No, I'm not half
I'm
asleep.
just at the point to where like my eyes are open, but I'm just kind of sitting there, just relaxing because the night's over, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm driving, and out of nowhere, like it's like dark, and it's like a little bit like right before you get to like a bridge, so you really can't see.
That's even worse.
So there's 2 lanes going
It's
one
2
way.
lanes, and we're in the right lane, and the deer is in the same lane as us. and I'm going 80. But the thing is,
deer was standing in the middle of the expressway.
I didn't see the deer because
his headlights are
talking
older,
to him while
so
he was
has to have
halfway
his
asleep.
brights on
Oh.
to see further away. So he has his brights on.
I was talking to him like as we were going down, like he was halfway asleep, but I was still like, you know, talking to him a little bit, and he was like falling asleep.
He just talks to me, and I just respond with like a couple word answers.
I thought he was awake for real, so I'm like driving, and then I turned back
because just over here you're like, yeah, bro, we're about to be so successful soon.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's a crazy way to almost end your life. We're gonna be so successful.
And I look, and I'm like, all I said was, "Oh shit!" Like, and all I had was, "Oh shit."
Like,
and then his eyes open, and like I tapped.
But I didn't say no words. You know,
He didn't say no words. I tapped on the brake to like slow our speed down just a little bit, and then I swerved to the left in the lane, and then I swerved back and slowed down and like kept on driving. And
it took a minute for one of us to say something.
The first thing I remember him say, he's like, "Bro, why did you swerve back?" And I was like, "What do you mean? Like my momentum, the car, I had to swerve back. When I swerved left, we would have hit the median right there." So
no, I think my words
back.
was, "Why did you turn that way?" or something like that. Because
I remember
because
was
the deer was faced that way, so it made me think they were about to go that way.
Yeah, the deer was like this way,
but it was facing the way that he swerved.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said, bro, why'd you turn that way? That was my first words.
But I was like, bro, I just saved our lives. Like, I was like, what is the deal?
Just be thankful. What the heck?
Like, I was like, bro. Oh man.
It's like, you know, when you're like in movies or something, like when these kids almost die or something, they're like, "Why'd you do that?" And then the kid's probably like, "I'm alive and you're asking me this?"
Yeah.
Right. That's I was like, what?
But I was scared. Like, I'm thinking during those like 3 seconds when he swerved to the left, I'm thinking the truck's just gonna tip over that way. That's why he played it good and swerved back at the right time. So because it's a truck,
and it wobbled before it got.
When it rocked, he actually turned it at the right time back over, or else we might have tipped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would have been bad.
I don't know. I feel like
thank God, you guys are safe. You guys are here.
But I knew he's good under pressure, so I'm just sitting there. I mean, just quick 2-second prayer, and I'm like, Marcus is gonna do this. And then I'm like, all right, we're good, Marcus.
They looked at me like, because I seen your eyes open, and I'm like, oh shit. And I swerved, and then like I swerved back, and it was scary because it was like it was rocking, and then it like went straight for a minute. I was like, oh my goodness. Like,
oh man.
Like, man, I'm not gonna sleep now.
I know the adrenaline. You're up now.
Right.
There's no going back to sleep.
I think that was probably like halfway through the way home too.
Yeah,
we still probably had another like 15 minutes.
Oh,
so I think the whole trip would probably like a half hour, right?
Yeah, it was like 25-minute drive or something like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, man, I need to go deer hunting.
just to kill the deer that was in
he still wants to. He still wants to kill a deer. Just get back at it. Like,
yeah,
that's your cousin.
Because that was so scary.
Every time he probably sees a dead deer on the side of the road, he's hoping it's that one.
Yeah, probably. Shaking my head, but at least you guys did it safe and everything. So
man, I feel like I've cheated death so many times, just like when I almost died in my own car accident back in 2015.
Oh, that was a major.
You were gone at your like month length training.
AT, annual training?
Yeah, like July or whatever.
Yeah. I think that was probably pretty scary.
I was about to go work out with Marcelo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where?
At the dungeon.
The dungeon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dungeon.
Okay, the old dungeon.
Because I had to work it too, and it was the morning, so I just went to the credit union to, I think, deposit one of my checks from Duncan, and then I was going to the dungeon to work out with Marcelo before work.
Yeah. You been in a car accident before?
No, I haven't been in an accident. I've been that one he was explaining, but I've never been in an actual accident at all. No.
Okay.
I may have like tapped somebody's bumper, but
you have.
That's about it.
You never explained to us the.
I never had like no one hit me like.
Yeah. Oh, you hit them. That's right.
I mean, I didn't hit them; they were in the way.
So let me ask you a question. So let us know a little bit about that fusion. What happened with that?
Who's gonna watch this? Insurance company.
Where's my lawyer?
Let me ask my manager if I can even talk about this.
Is it still sitting at that shop?
No, it's gone.
Did anybody pay anything for it, for parts at least?
I think I like $200.
Oh, yeah. Well, at least it's something.
Total. Yeah. But anyways, I'll give you the rundown of the whole story. So, I used to work out at Planet Fitness or Victory Gym, but that day I was going to Planet Fitness early before work. It was a Sunday. It was, I think it was a couple days after New Year's. So I'm just cruising, driving on 4th Street. There was snow and ice, and it was slippery.
What month was this?
January.
Oh, yeah, you said a couple days after New Year. My bad.
You're good. So I'm just driving. I'm almost to, was that Eureka? No. Is it Eureka that, Planet Fitness is on?
Eureka, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm almost to Eureka, right by that car shop is. If you're from around here, you know what I'm talking about. Not that car shop, but the car wash. So I'm almost there. So there's a truck, a old Ford truck in front of me, and then there's a van. But the van stopped on the brakes hard, and then the truck hit the van. And then I couldn't stop because I was sliding.
So the accident happened in front of you.
Yeah, so I couldn't stop.
Oh, yeah, because it's slippery.
Yeah, and then I just smashed right in front of the back of this truck.
You had to have been going a decent speed from the look of the front of that car.
Yeah.
It's only 45 through there.
I was going about 40, 45.
Really? And it did that much
I don't
damage?
speed. I'm really,
no, you don't. You actually drive good.
Yeah. So I hit it, but the thing is, it didn't do no damage to that truck. So basically, my car went underneath the truck.
Oh, I got you. That's why the hood kind of went. Yeah.
So I'm like, my heart started beating now fast. Like I'm like, oh my god. Yeah. So this is what happens. The van turns right. I thought we're all gonna turn right, pull over, call the cops, do what
Oh, so you were like in the left? Oh yeah.
I'm all in the right lane. Yeah.
Oh, you were all the way in the right lane.
Yeah, about to turn on Eureka.
Okay.
So it's right before the car wash. There's a street.
Oh, I know exactly the car wash you're talking about now. Yeah.
So
you're by 6 Star then too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the van turns right down that street. It dips. So I'm like, oh.
Yep. They didn't want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm like, oh, they must. Okay. So I started following the truck.
Money for something.
Yeah, the truck. The truck goes up a little bit. Then there's an alley. It turns into alley.
Between 6 Star and the car wash?
Yeah. So I follow the truck, but my car's shaking. Like, I'm like, it might blow up. I should get out the car. So it's like shaking like this. So I basically did the Harlem Shake while driving. So dang. I'm already like, I probably already feel like I pooped my pants and stuff. So I get to the right past 6 Star. Was that? Is it A&W or something?
The A&W is over there on Eureka.
Yeah. It's like right next to 6 Star.
Yep.
So I stop. Because I'm thinking the truck in front of me is going to stop too. So I turn off the car. I stop and I'm about to get out. It took off. Right
the truck is the one that caused the accident.
Yeah, it took off right through the A&W thing.
It don't surprise me if
and
they're
just
not
dipped.
Yeah.
And then also a cop drove by. Didn't even ask me if I was okay. Just drove past.
Wonder if he went after the truck.
No, that truck was gone. But at the end of the day, the insurance company said you're supposed to have a certain amount of distance between each car to be able to maneuver out the way. I told the insurance company, ever been to Michigan?
It's snow. You can't even turn. If you try to turn the car, it's still going to be going the same way.
I said if I would have turned, I probably would have hit a different car and caused a bigger accident or something.
Your back end would have still hit the truck. Right?
Yeah. But the rules, you have to be a certain distance between to have a stopness, Guess weather doesn't play a role in that. But yeah, that's how I total my yeah, but after that I sat there. Called my mom, called the insurance company, didn't call the popos because they drove past me because they didn't care anyways. But you know what I did after that?
You prayed.
Oh, besides that. I mean, I was already close to the gym anyways.
I was say you went to the gym.
I was like, Mom, can you just drop me off the gym? I gotta go work this off. So I was at the gym all day.
Oh, wow.
All day. I did every body part, cardio you could think about. I was just there all day.
Dang.
And then I just took an Uber home. Yeah.
As the car just stayed there?
No, she stayed with the car to get it towed back to the house because I had free
so you
towing.
just had your mom do all the work while you went and worked out?
Yeah, I had to go let the stress. This was during times where my life where it was just going. So I had to go work out, let it all out. But I'm glad no one was. I don't think anyone was hurt. If they were, guess we'll never know.
Was this 2018 then?
It's I came home in 2017. Yep, so it was January 2018.
I know exactly what you mean then.
Yeah, that's during those times. But we're here now, and we're Gucci. We've been going for an hour.
Yeah.
That's what I like to see. Let's wrap it up.
1 hour.
Well, that's the Wine with the Bro segment with the stories.
Wine with the bro.
With the stories.
So
driving
basically,
stories.
as you can see in here, Wine with the Bro is just going to be like stories, reflections, just talking about things. It's basically like you're actually chilling with the bros and you're just
Right. Yep.
just listening to us talk, how we conversate normally when we reflect on things.
Yeah.
Yep.
So with these are those Fit Bros podcasts. We're going to be talking about fitness. We're going to have guests. We're going to be talking about business. It's not just going to be fitness. We'll talk about business, our life stories, stuff like that. And we're going to try to have a guest at least every other. We'll try to have a guest every episode after this first episode, if we can, if they're available. And we'll check their forehead. You know, COVID, gotta check their forehead.
COVID
yeah.
guidelines.
Yeah.
COVID guidelines, yes. 6 feet apart.
Before we end it, how did you even come up with the these or those?
These and those.
These and those.
No, we can't. Nah.
Is that you're gonna save it for the next podcast, the next episode?
I just can't be talked about.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, it's a secret.
Wait,
okay,
I'm confused now.
Nope, it's a secret. No, moving on.
Now I'm thinking of something else.
As you can see, I don't know if they can really see your badge DTI athletic shirt. We do got these coming out soon. I hope I'm gonna say soon.
Well, I guess we just
They're ordered.
put an estimated launch date like end of March, so we can make sure everything's crisp and ready.
Yeah, because we got our clothing line. We got a relaunch of the website, the Fitness
Yeah,
Academy,
gotta make
the
sure
It Factor
marketing
series.
set up all right, the packaging's all ready how we want it to be, and
Business cards, stickers.
yep, our business cards had a little hiccup in getting here that I had to deal with, but we got some new ones shipped free of charge, so that's taken care of.
Okay, that's good. So I think that's about it for episode 1 of these or those.
There might be some rapping. Back in the day, we used to be in the van,
Doing the freestyles.
spitting bars.
I'm not gonna say they were good bars.
No, they were bars though.
So don't judge us or criticize too much.
Right.
Because I'm not a rapper. I'll give you that. But yeah, that'd be dope. We should, especially with our guests, that'd be funny.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Yeah.
If the guest is comfortable.
Especially put them on the spot.
It's like the initiation.
Hey, what if we find like an artist? You know what I mean?
Yeah, hey, here we go. But we're on all social medias. We're on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook,
yeah.
Twitter. All right. Make sure all the links will be down below. And I think that's it, right?
Yep. So we'll take it out from here.
Take it away.
Thank you for listening and watching to our first podcast for These and Those Fit Bros. And always remember to dream it,
Trust it.
Live it.